Welcome back to another of our May mini-series of LP Storytime. Wow, 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 LP Storytime. Very exciting. Thank you so much for joining us again. I hope you enjoyed Mondays about Mr. Tampon. That was a lot of fun, not to experience but to tell you. Also, don't forget that I'm uploading weekly on my Sprinkle of Chatter channel, and it's all lifestyle stuff and what I'm getting on with behind the scenes. And my book, just here, it's available for pre-order. It's a fiction. It is full of story times for Robin Wilde, who is the hero of the book. So if you like these videos, you will like that book. And it's written by me, so it's fantastic and amazing. Okay, today's story time, as you know, they go in chronological order. So this one happened a couple of years back now, and it is the tale of an accidental threesome on a date. I will just tell you, I have severely clickbaited you, and I'm sorry, I didn't have a sexual threesome. I'll just throw that out there now in case my dad is watching this and feeling very uncomfortable. I didn't do that. If you have done that though, no judgment from me. Okay, here we go. So, I have to be really careful about this because the people this is about could well be watching. Also, if you're new, I've got Katie down here, so if I'm looking down here, I'm looking at my friend Katie, who's enjoying these stories immensely. Right, so I did a video with somebody else. It's on the internet now. I mean, if I say this, you're immediately going to know which one it was. I did a cooking video with a celebrity chef, and it was Jamie Oliver. I did a video with Jamie Oliver. This story is not about Jamie Oliver at all. I'm not questioning his integrity at all. He's a great guy. So it was filmed by his team, and I was vlogging little bits of it on my vlog camera. And then one of the members of his team who was editing that video, by now everyone in that team knows who this story is about. This is already very uncomfortable for me to talk about. So oh, Katie, I can't do it. There's a reason I've never told these stories online. So this guy, we'll call him, pick a boy's name.
Gregory.
We'll call him Gregory. Gregory is not his name, but we'll call him Greg. So Greg emailed me and said, could he have some of the footage that I had filmed to put into the video? And I was like, yeah, no problem. Right, Katie, how would you normally give someone some footage? Via email, via like Dropbox or WeTransfer or something like this. There's technological ways and means to send somebody large files. He said to me, when are you next in London? We can go for a drink and you can give me that footage. He actually said, I'll buy you a Bucks Fizz. And I was like, nice. Wow, that's an unusual... If you're American Bucks Fizz is a mimosa. It's like champagne and orange juice mixed together. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And this guy knew I was single. I thought he was single. I don't know why. I just assumed he was. And I was like, oh, is this a date?
Did you say that?
No, I didn't say that to him. I just thought it might be. And then I asked lots of my friends, and we all decided amongst us, yes, it's a date, without actually asking him, okay, is this a date? Also, we had great bants. So back and forward, great bants. Everyone's having a great time via text message. Lol, 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 bants, bants, bants. This is going to be a great night. And also I'm going to give him some footage. That's not a euphemism, like some actual footage. I was in London and he was like, I'll pick you up at 6. Like, pick you up. That's a date thing, not just I'll meet you somewhere, pick you up. Another indication to me that this was a date. So we're all thinking Louise is going on a date. The story is Louise is going on a date. So 6 o'clock rolls around and I've put a little bit of makeup on extra in Gleam and like put a bit of perfume on. I'm like, yeah, here we go, off I go. Ba, 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 ba. And I was dating a lot at that time. I think actually I'd also been on a date with someone else the night before. Like I was heavily dating at this point in my life. And I trotted down the stairs, and as I went down the stairs, I could see him standing there, but I could see another pair of feet, and I was like, oh, that's weird. He had brought a lady from his office with him, his friend. Pick a girl's name. Jemima. So Greg had brought Jemima, who I had met also when I'd done that shoot before, and I was like, oh, hello. And instantly I was like, it's not a date. I've read it wrong. I'm really embarrassed, but thank goodness I didn't ask him at any point, is this a date? Everything's fine. Nobody needs to know that I thought this. Everything's okay. I will also say now, I didn't loads fancy him, but I think I was just excited about the opportunity of a date, because when you are newly single, well, I wasn't newly single, I've been single a while, but I'd started to like feel ready to like date. I was just like dating everyone. I was like, it's a numbers game, date everyone. Got to kiss a lot of frogs. Oh, I feel really mean now if he's watching this. You are an attractive man, Greg. Just, anyway. We went to this bar that was really super fun, and I really got on with him. We were chatting and he took the footage off me, and also the other girl, Jemima, that was there, got on great with her. Fun fact, I now class her as one of my friends. It's...
Shut up.
Yeah.
Her?
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay. Twist.
Yeah, I know.
Story twist.
I know. So we're all getting on, like, as a three really well. He's bought me some drinks, which, again, date behaviour, but not date behaviour, because if you want to date, you wouldn't bring another girl, would you? No, you would not. So I was like, okay, we're all just having fun as a threesome, not that kind of threesome, but, like, fine. He goes to the loo, and she says to me, I'm so sorry, am I completely ruining your date? And I was like, what is this? Is this, or is this not a date? Please, someone enlighten me. And she was like, I think it is. I was like, well, yeah, like, you probably are. You probably shouldn't be here. But I really liked her because she was loads of fun. I was like, just stay. I think you're great. So she stayed. We all had a really nice time. And then he was like, oh, my work is having a party tonight. Do you want to come? And I was like, oh, I won't know anyone. He was like, don't worry, it'll be fun. I'll look after you. And I was like, okay. So by then I'd had a couple of drinks. So I was just like, sure, why not? So I went to it, and immediately Gregory was lost. He'd gone in to find all his friends. I was just stood on my own. Jemima was with her friends as well, because she doesn't have to look after me because she's not my date. And I don't know if Gregory was or not. And I ended up just talking to a few other people, like making small talk, being like, hi, I don't work for your company. I'm here on maybe a date. I don't know what my date is. I don't know if it's a date. Congratulations on being part of a great company that I'm not a part of. And then it got to about 9, and I was like, I'm just gonna go, just gonna get the train home, this is weird. So I found Gregory and I was like, hi, yeah, I'm gonna go, but thanks so much for an amazing night. And he was like, oh, this was the worst date ever, wasn't it? And I was like, yes. Yes. So it's a date then? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, this is maybe, I mean, not now, I've been on other worst dates, but at the time, that was definitely, I was like, yes, this is the worst date I've ever been on. And he said, I will message you tomorrow and arrange a proper date. And I was like, okay, will you actually though? And he was like, yep, I will, I'll message you tomorrow. Tomorrow rolled round, nothing. 3 weeks later, he messages like, sorry, I was in the Alps, how are you? And by this point, I was like, no, I don't think so. Fun fact, we have spoken since, and I would consider him a friend now. We don't speak a lot, but we've spoken a few times at like different stages in our lives about different things. And if you're watching, Gregory, you know what your real name is. You're a good egg. It was one of the worst dates of my life though. And also the girl, you're great, you're my friend. I actually have like been out with her since. We went to a premiere together, all sorts of things. Yeah, all's well that ended well. But that was the story of when I accidentally went on a date with a woman. The underrunning current of all of these story times throughout the month is going to be dates that didn't work out for me. I mean, I've tried. I'm all right now. Someone goes out with me now, like in a long-term basis. That's nice. But someone validates my existence. I'll leave it there. Our next one on Monday is going to be not about dating, but instead about public illness. If you have issues with vomit, just letting you know there's going to be vomit in it. So that will be Monday at 8 p.m. Please don't forget to leave a friendly comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and just there, that's my book. Pre-order it. It is linked below. It is full of amazing stories just like this one. Thanks for watching. Bye!